Hey there, fellow Americans. Have you been anxiously checking your bank account, wondering when those crucial Social Security payments will hit? Well, I've got some exciting news that's going to make your day. Massive SSA deposits are heading your way. If you're one of the millions of Americans receiving SSI or SSDI benefits, you won't want to miss a single detail of what I'm about to share. But before we dive in, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss out on important updates about your benefits and money-saving tips that could put more cash in your pocket. Now, let me ask you something. Wouldn't it feel amazing to wake up and see an extra $2,150 or $1,230 in your bank account? Well, that's exactly what's happening for many beneficiaries, and I'm here to make sure you don't miss out on a single penny you're entitled to. These aren't just regular payments, they're part of a specially scheduled distribution that's got everyone talking, and today, I'm breaking down everything you need to know. You might be wondering, why are these payments so much larger than usual? That's an excellent question, and there's actually a fascinating reason behind it. The Social Security Administration has implemented several key changes this year that directly impact payment amounts. These adjustments take into account the rising cost of living, inflation rates, and various economic factors that affect beneficiaries' daily lives. But here's the thing: not everyone will receive the same amount, and that's why understanding the details is absolutely crucial. Let's talk about the bigger payment first, that impressive $2,150 deposit. This amount is specifically targeted towards certain SSDI recipients who meet specific criteria. The payment takes into account factors like your work history, disability onset date, and current living situation. But here's something many people don't realize: the timing of when you filed your initial application can actually impact your payment amount. Isn't it interesting how such a small detail can make such a big difference in your benefits? Now, what about that $1,230 payment? This one's primarily for SSI beneficiaries, and it comes with its own set of important details. Did you know that your living arrangements and other income sources can affect whether you qualify for the full amount? Many beneficiaries don't realize that sharing a household with family members or receiving other forms of assistance might impact their payment amount. But don't worry, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know to ensure you're getting every dollar you deserve. Here's something that might surprise you: the payment schedule isn't the same for everyone. The Social Security Administration uses a carefully planned distribution system based on your birth date and benefit type. Have you ever wondered why some people receive their payments on different days? Well, there's actually a strategic reason behind this staggered approach, and understanding it can help you better plan your monthly budget. Speaking of planning, let's talk about when exactly these payments will hit your account. The Social Security Administration has set up specific deposit dates based on several factors. For SSDI recipients, the payment schedule typically follows a Wednesday pattern based on your birth date. But did you know there are exceptions to this rule? For example, if you started receiving benefits before May 1997, or if you're receiving both SSI and SSDI, your payment schedule might be different. Now, here's something crucial that you absolutely need to know: these payments won't happen automatically for everyone. Some beneficiaries might need to take specific actions to ensure they receive their full amount. Have you checked your My Social Security account recently? If not, now would be the perfect time to do so. This online portal is your gateway to tracking your payments, updating your information, and ensuring everything is in order for these upcoming deposits. Let's discuss something that often gets overlooked: the impact of these payments on other benefits you might be receiving. Many beneficiaries worry about whether these larger payments could affect their eligibility for other assistance programs. It's a valid concern, isn't it? The good news is that in most cases, these scheduled SSA payments are treated differently than regular income when it comes to determining eligibility for other benefits. Have you ever wondered about the best way to use these larger payments? While everyone's situation is different, I've got some valuable suggestions that might help you make the most of these funds. Many financial experts recommend creating a balanced plan that addresses both immediate needs and long-term financial security. But here's the real question: what's the best approach for your specific situation? One aspect that's particularly important to understand is how these payments fit into the broader context of Social Security benefits. The Social Security Administration regularly reviews and adjusts payment amounts based on various factors. Did you know that these adjustments can happen multiple times throughout the year? Understanding this process can help you better anticipate and plan for future changes in your benefit amounts. Let's talk about something that many beneficiaries find confusing: the difference between SSI and SSDI payments. While both programs are administered by the Social Security Administration, they have distinct eligibility requirements and payment structures. Have you ever wondered why some people receive both types of benefits while others only qualify for one? The answer lies in the specific criteria for each program and how they evaluate factors like work history, disability status, and financial need. Here's an important detail that you won't want to miss: these payments might be just the beginning of positive changes coming to Social Security benefits. The Social Security Administration regularly evaluates and updates its payment structures to better serve beneficiaries. But do you know what factors they consider when making these adjustments? Understanding this process can help you better prepare for future changes and ensure you're always getting the maximum benefits you're entitled to. One question that often comes up is about the taxation of these payments. Many beneficiaries wonder whether these larger deposits will affect their tax situation differently than their regular monthly benefits. The answer isn't always straightforward and depends on various factors, including your total income and filing status. Have you considered speaking with a tax professional about how these payments might impact your specific situation? Let's address something that causes anxiety for many beneficiaries: what happens if you don't receive your payment on the expected date? First, don't panic. The Social Security Administration has well-established procedures for handling delayed or missing payments. But do you know what steps to take if you find yourself in this situation? Having this knowledge beforehand can save you a lot of stress if you ever need to track down a payment. Here's a crucial point that often gets overlooked: the importance of keeping your contact and banking information up to date with the Social Security Administration. Have you moved recently? Changed banks? These simple changes could affect how and when you receive your payments. The good news is that updating your information is relatively straightforward, but you need to know the proper procedures to follow. Let's discuss something that many beneficiaries find helpful: setting up direct deposit if you haven't already. While paper checks are still an option, direct deposit offers several advantages, including faster access to your funds and increased security. Did you know that beneficiaries with direct deposit typically receive their payments sooner than those waiting for paper checks? This could make a significant difference in when you receive these upcoming larger payments. One aspect that deserves special attention is how these payments might affect beneficiaries who are also receiving other forms of government assistance. Programs like Medicare, Medicaid, and SNAP have specific income and resource limits. Have you considered how these larger payments might interact with your other benefits? Understanding these interactions can help you avoid any unexpected issues with your various benefit programs. Let's talk about something practical: preparing for these larger payments. While it's exciting to anticipate a larger deposit, it's important to have a plan for these funds. Have you thought about prioritizing certain expenses or possibly setting aside some money for emergencies? Many financial advisors recommend creating a specific plan for larger payments to ensure the money is used in the most beneficial way possible. Here's something interesting to consider: the role of representative payees in these larger payments. If you have a representative payee managing your benefits, they'll need to be aware of these upcoming deposits and any special considerations that might apply. But do you know what responsibilities and restrictions apply to representative payees when it comes to managing these larger payments? Understanding these rules is crucial for both beneficiaries and their representatives. Let's address a concern that many beneficiaries have: how these payments might affect their eligibility for needs-based assistance programs. While Social Security payments are treated differently than earned income, it's still important to understand how larger payments might impact your overall financial situation. Have you considered reaching out to a benefits counselor to discuss your specific situation? One thing that's particularly important to remember is that these payments are part of your earned benefits. Many beneficiaries sometimes feel hesitant about receiving larger payments, but it's crucial to understand that these funds are meant to help support you and improve your quality of life. Have you thought about how these additional funds could help you meet some of your long-term goals or address needed expenses you've been putting off? Let's talk about something that can make a big difference: keeping good records of your payments and communications with the Social Security Administration. While it might seem tedious, maintaining detailed records can be incredibly helpful if questions or issues arise later. Do you have a system in place for tracking your benefits and related correspondence? Setting up a simple organization system now can save you lots of headaches in the future. Before we wrap up, I want to address one final important point: the significance of staying informed about changes to Social Security benefits. The system is constantly evolving, and staying up to date can help ensure you're receiving all the benefits you're entitled to. Have you considered signing up for email updates from the Social Security Administration? This simple step can help you stay informed about important changes and updates that might affect your benefits. Well, there you have it, folks, everything you need to know about these upcoming SSA payments. Remember, staying informed and proactive about your benefits is the best way to ensure you receive everything you're entitled to. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Social Security benefits, financial tips, and important news that could affect your payments. Also, drop a comment below if you have any questions. I love hearing from you and helping out however I can. Until next time, take care and keep watching for those deposits.